Hello and welcome to just a basic guard video on Hades Vault for Kenadian's challenge. Note, Kenadian, if you're watching this, don't watch until after you've escaped, obviously, or at least attempted to escape. I'm pretty certain you won't be able to actually escape. Anyways, on to the actual guard video. So, starting out in the main room, we have the respawn bed right here. You can just sleep in it, set your spawn. A chest with armor, weapons, and just other stuff right here. I'll grab a flint and steel and water bucket for in a little bit. Then, coming over off to the side, we have the stasis chambers. Guard 1 and Guard 2. There's 2 guards in the prison. No more, no less. The suicide button across from this hallway. A barrel with some other stuff like fire resistance potions and ender pearls. A ladder that leads up to cell access. And a ladder that leads up to the visitor hallway. There's 2 main roles. There's the guard that manages the visitor inside the visitor hallway, and there's a guard that manages the cell and just cell access. Since the visitor hallway is closer, we're going to start there. So, start off with, you'll need fire resistance, flint and steel, and a water bucket for getting a visitor in. To do so, you can just walk up to this ladder, pearl glitch up here. Then, when the visitor says they're ready, you light flint and steel in here to turn on the portal. Once you see them come through, place a water bucket to turn off the portal. Pick back up, obviously. Then, splash them with fire resistance. Open this up, wait for them to walk forward and close behind them. Then, once they're through, you should be able to see if there's a second person based on just the flame, because the flame will show up if there's an invisible person there. And then tell them to walk over to here. If you're letting a prisoner in, have them stand to the left and just spam right click here. If you're doing a visitor, go to the right and spam right click here. Then, while they're right clicking, press this button. That'll allow them to set their spawn inside of one of these 2 beds. Left for prisoner, right for visitor. After that, after the spawn is set, tell the guard inside of cell access that you're ready. They'll open up the bed and you can kill the visitor you kill the visitor. You don't need to wait for cell access guard to be ready if you're doing a prisoner, because they can always respawn. And that pretty much covers the visitor entry. When you're done here, you can wait here for cell access to be done up there, or just have them come down and teleport you out the stasis chamber. Then for cell access, you really just need ender pearls in your armor. You head up this ladder, and once you get to the top, you'll be inside cell access. From here, you can unlock and lock the visitor bed. When it's blocked, if they try to respawn, they'll just go to world spawn. At the very top, there's a barrel with ender pearls in it, just so you can get into the cell. There's a suicide button on the right here. You can press this if somebody's being suspicious, just like the button in the main guard room. There's an X-ray station here. Apparently I left an axe in there at one point. I don't know how that happened, but okay. And if you want to close this door, you can use this daylight sensor just by right-clicking on it. To get into the cell, you can just walk up to this wall, sprint forward, and throw a pearl right at that corner. That'll bring you into the cell. Then to get back out, you could either remove this water and then just pearl back through, or the safer option is to have the guard that you hopefully already teleported back into the guard room stasis you down. Then, final step, when you're going to kill the visitor, or when you're going to send the visitor back out, make sure that the bed is blocked, go into the cell, and kill them. And that pretty much covers it. Kenadian, if you're watching this after, hope you had a good time, and hopefully you didn't make it to the cell. Thanks for watching, everyone.